have the window open. I don't think you guys will be able to hear it, but I can hear the kids outside.
Oh, but if it gets loud, I bet we will.
It might.
Because you can sometimes hear it with the window closed or whatever.
We've had some quiet, loud to us, but quiet thunder booms.
I assume. I accidentally lost my little place. Oh, yeah, it says we're live. Okay.
Okay, because mine just says waiting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hey, friends. Happy Wednesday, Friends Day. I'm so excited you're here with me today. This is part 2 of a poppy painting. Oh, there, I just got a commercial. It's on a 12-inch by 12-inch canvas from Michaels. I had a painting underneath it that since I had varnish on it, that I sanded and then gessoed and then put paint on. And then I put this background down on. You can see the setup in part 1, which is linked in this video's description. Emily's here with us tonight.
Hello.
We're going to get going on the poppies.
Wait, does this sound weird?
Well, does it?
I need me to say hello.
Oh, hey.
Me.
Oh, you?
Yeah, hang on. Maybe it's fine. Huh.
I don't know. I've had trouble with the mics just when it's me, too, where it's just not using the mic. It's using the microphone on the phone and not
I'll turn my headphones off and on. It just sounds like tinny almost.
I'm looking at how gray I am. So a little refreshers. I'm using a primary palette. They're all Liquitex. I'm probably going to be everywhere. So
If you're everywhere.
It's nowhere. Titanium white, cad yellow medium hue. I just stuck my end of my brush in there. Quinacridone Magenta. Phthalo Blue green shade is a true primary blue in the heavy body. And Mars Black. The quinacridone and the cad yellow are close to primaries. And then I've mixed the green. This is a lot of cad yellow and a pinch of Mars Black. And then this pretty purpley color is a lot of quinacridone magenta and a little bit of black. Do you need me to stop talking?
No, I need you to keep talking.
Oh, okay. I might mix a pink or a yellow. So what I want to do is paint white before I actually paint the flowers. I'm going to try and paint looser poppies. I don't, like my daisies have gotten looser over time, but I painted a lot of daisy paintings, little ones, big ones. I don't paint as many poppies, so I need more practice.
I'm going to unplug.
Okay.
And then plug it all back.
Oh, hey, Susie. Hey, Teresa. How's the volume? How's the sound?
It just sounds weird.
Emily, as you probably heard Emily say, it sounds weird. I'm going to mix it. I don't know. A light yellow. Just something to cover the background.
It just sounds like we're like, or it hasn't caught up yet, but. It does sound weird, Teresa says.
Oh, I wonder why. Well, I was just saying I didn't think it would. It might not be my phone jack. Maybe it is. You know, this could be YouTube because it just would use the phone microphone if it was the jack and the phone.
Another stream I was watching, I don't know if it was them, but they were having problems earlier today.
Oh, it could be YouTube. I mean, it could be us, but you've
Okay, it's all so. I wonder if it's my headphones. Here,
Oh.
just like, I'm gonna put my headphones on you for a sec so you can hear this commercial.
Okay.
Like it just sounds like that.
Well, that sounds okay.
It just sounds weird though. Like not.
Oh, does it? See,
Yeah.
I don't.
It's like
Gosh, those are nice headphones.
weird.
See, I don't know what good sounds in those headphones.
Yeah,
though.
true.
That's the first time I've ever listened.
Clear. Like we're talking in your ear.
Oh, yeah, that sounds far away, kind of.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm going to use yellow and white to build my poppies for the first layer. And I sketched them on with white. Gosh, it was either a white. I know. I tried a white charcoal pencil. The brand is Generals, and it wasn't soft enough. So then I just used a white chalk pastel. I'm pretty sure that's a Blick Art Materials. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I'm not sure what brand that is. Doesn't really matter. School chalk would work. Okay, I need to I really don't have a light source. There is a reference photo. I'm not following it very closely at all. It's just in case I need to know what a poppy looks like. It has light coming from over here. A lot of times I do light. Oh, I do. A lot of times I do that. I don't know. I'm doubting myself as to where my light source is coming from. So maybe we'll just do that. We'll have it coming from this side. Okay, now I'm going to try and be loose. Kind of hard to be loose right off the bat.
I'm going to see if it sounds weird. Like, because even the ad sounds, it's not like our video. Because, like, the ad sounds, I went on TikTok, and the TikTok sound normal. I went on, but the ad video, even before our video,
so it's
sounds
not your
weird.
headphones.
Yeah, it's not my headphones. I'm gonna.
I just grabbed some red orange.
I'm gonna hook my headphones up to my computer and see if they.
Oh, I didn't look in the what people said in the chat about the sound.
Just the one time Teresa said it sounds weird.
Okay. You're way ahead of it. I should just paint. Stay in my lane. I don't know if I like what I just did there. Maybe a little. And I didn't really want to cover up my stem. I'm going to grab a 1/2-inch angle brush just because it's sitting here. And when my paint's wet, I can erase where I covered up my stem. Of course, I erased a little more than I wanted. Oh, this is a 3/4 inch flat brush from Royal and Langnickel. I've used it for most of this painting. It's a thin brush. Some of you guys may or may not like that. Sometimes people like a brush that's a little thicker and holds more paint.
Susie says it sounds fine now. And also, the YouTube, I on my computer in a web browser and it sounds normal.
Okay.
So maybe it's the phone app if anyone's having like weird kind of, it sounds like when you spill, it sounded like when you spill water or you get water in your phone speakers and you can still hear it and it's clear, but it's just like, it sounds
a little bit like you're in a pool.
Like you're in a pool or it's like, you dunked your phone in water. And it might be, I saw another stream I was watching earlier. They were having troubles and they said to like hard close out the app. Don't just like leave it. And then, oh yeah, Vegas Gem says perfect on my laptop. Okay, well.
We appreciate the feedback.
Yeah. Let's see here. Can I interject with my normal task? Or were you in the middle of saying something?
No, I'm.
Okay. Well, after that, so far in the chat tonight, we've got Susie, Teresa, Core, Vegas Gem says hello from Vegas, Marty, and I think that's everybody.
Aw, thanks for joining me tonight. I love it when you guys come to work with me. Hang out.
I'm gonna see if it's weird on my phone again.
You know, one thing about painting off to the right, so my left shoulder's lining up about right here. So my right shoulder, I don't know if it'll be, oh yeah, I think you'll be able to see is right here. I don't recommend you do that, but we're trying to give you a straighter on view. But, the point to that is that it does kind of make me think about my brush strokes a little bit more and what I'm doing, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Kind of keep me in check. Oh, I'm just going to wipe off my brush to get a little more of that orange color. No, I'm still not getting it. My paints are a little sticky because they're a week old, but they kept. I misted them with water midweek. Kind of stirred them up too. Something else wrong, honey?
Yeah, my phone dropped off the Wi-Fi, so I was making sure that we were still going. Okay, I hard closed my. If anyone still has any weird sounds, I forced close the app, or I did a hard close out of the app, and it sounds normal now on my phone.
I'm so glad you watch other YouTubers. You might, you ran into some helpful information.
Chase popped in with his $9.99 and his
Oh.
little goat emoji.
Hey, Chase, man. Missed you last night, and I won't get to see you tomorrow either.
Vegas Gem says, I have been painting on and off for only 3 years. I'm turning 64 next month. I need to learn how to paint much more loose.
I'm doing it lately. Maybe, gosh, is it a year? I should go look. I don't know what the time frame is. Hang on. I'm just trying to grab some paper towels here. I'm doing it to challenge myself, because if you look at just scroll through like the YouTube video thumbnails or whatever, it's easy. I'm still realistic, even with my looseness, except for my flowers and my landscapes. I think I go a little farther with looseness. But the point is, I think, there's always some exceptions to any art rule, especially art rules. But I think if you paint tight and get good at that, then loosen up. I think that's a little easier sometimes. You have more success. I could be wrong, because you're gonna be good at structure. You're gonna be good at values. If you go back and look at my YouTube videos, though, you can tell I've gotten a lot better at color and values, or I've gotten more interested in it. Better maybe isn't the right word, because art is super subjective. But you can see the change. So yeah, I don't think loose is better, but it's something that I don't come. I was a drawer as a kid. You're chuckling.
Oh, no. You can finish your sentence.
Oh, so that's usually tight. It doesn't have to be. Tight and realistic. But I think that's a good way to start.
What made me giggle is Marty said, I've decided I'm just a professional watcher of the arts, LOL.
Oh, yeah. Me
Vegas
too.
said, I have to use a Masterson Stay Wet palette to keep my paints wet.
Oh yeah, those are great. It's just I do this for a couple different reasons, and I like the paper. I like those wax paper as for a palette a lot. I started with not a Stay Wet, but with that stuff. But this shows up well for either way I'm videoing, whether it's a live stream or one of my other videos, and sometimes I have maybe 3 paintings going in a small space. I can just stick these in a gallon baggie and stack them up. You can do that with a Stay Wet palette too. I guess the third thing too is I can go up on the edge, which I would get used to a Stay Wet palette where it has the straight up 90-degree angle edge. I could get used to that.
Yeah, I'm thinking a year ago, I was trying to pinpoint what I was thinking when you were like, I'm trying to be looser. And I think, so I have Easy Loose Chickadees early in a title. I think it's the 2 chickadees sitting on the same branch.
Yeah, that's an interesting loose one.
Yeah, and then I remember you telling me that the bunny rabbit that had the orange background, you tried to paint it looser. I'm trying to think, when do I remember you telling me you're trying to be looser?
But then that orange bunny doesn't really look looser.
He's not loose in comparison to you're now loose.
Yeah.
And I think I remember when you were doing the 3 geese, you wanted them to be looser.
Oh gosh, so many of them.
So I think about a year ago is when you started with the loose. And then I really remember you kind of felt like you made a little jump with the lilies that are in my front yard.
Oh yeah.
And those have the fun little light spots.
Yeah. The other thing too is just confidence, and the more you paint, you might get a little looser. I think that's what happened to me. I was trying to get looser, but I also think the more I paint, the more confident I get. Which maybe sounds funny since I'm a professional artist. But
those all still aren't loose.
No, they aren't.
I love that. I remember when you were, it's so funny because I remember thinking oh my God, yeah, that is looser for you. But now looking back, it doesn't really look loose. It doesn't look loose in comparison to what you do now. And eventually you're just going to paint one swipe and then that's our entire live. And that's how loose you're going to be. I don't know if you could ever do that.
I don't know. As I'm fussing with this because it's lifting. Yeah. Well, this background's a lot looser. Plus, I stopped sooner than I normally would have. I kind of want to put in more of these little weeds, but we'll just see. We're going to work on the poppies. And I realize this is a green bud up there. So maybe I'll just grab a different brush. That'd be easier. Put that in there.
I can't believe that those geese. I don't remember what you named them, but it's the 3 geese.
Well, I have.
It's like the
Rose, Blanche, the Golden Girls names.
Oh, is it the Golden Girls?
Yeah.
I
I can't think of their names right now.
Blanche, Rose, and Blanche.
See, I think I have them out of the wrong order, so it's making it harder.
Okay, but I can't believe that's a year ago.
I know, doesn't it go fast?
Yeah, that feels like so. That's what happens when I'm like, oh, we're painting like this again, and I look and we haven't painted it for a year.
I know.
When I link it in a video or something.
Yeah. Well, I just painted 4 geese and called them Act Natural because that's what they looked like they were doing.
Or you did that the macaw bird like 8 months ago.
I know, it doesn't feel like it, does it?
The I'll keep going. The frog with the rubber ducky on its head that I bought from your show.
Yeah.
6 months ago.
Yeah. Well, also because in that case, a lot of those pieces sat until August in here because I was hoarding art for my August show.
Vegas said, I think it depends on one style in reference to the painting loose. I think that's also true.
Oh, sure, yeah.
I feel like you'll probably, you may get better payoff with the loose, but maybe your style's more fit for a tighter or...
I still lean towards realism.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Except for my landscapes and my flowers tend to... Not all of my roses. My roses were kind of fun, but I literally painted the shapes. That's a more recent video. Okay. Let's just leave that. Oh, that was a 1/2-inch angle brush I was using from Royal and Langnickel.
Do you think you're gonna be... Is that your tippy top flower? The one that the little bud you were painting?
Yeah, I'm not going to go any higher than that.
Okay.
Well, I'm not going to go any higher. Oh, yeah, we'll be okay.
Okay.
I think. I'm looking at the stream.
I just noticed the framing's just a hair. I could bump it just a smidge, but...
No. And I'm glad I put more of the V back in last week.
Yeah, I like the V. It's
and
nice.
I'm looking at it. I'm glad I have some blues that I painted in. I did paint the sides since last week. Oh, and I had an accident, so I did. This is a little lighter. If you don't remember what that looks like, it's not a big deal, but had to fix it a little bit.
Did I tell you Chase popped in with his $9.99 his little goat?
Yeah, and I said I didn't get to see him yesterday.
Okay, yes.
Okay. Hopefully you can see that. I can't. The stream is lags, so I can't tell.
Vegas said, it takes me forever to finish a painting, LOL. I'm definitely going to try this one. I will have to watch your part 1.
Oh, I'm waiting for Emily to say it takes you forever. You should see.
Yeah,
you should see my mom.
I figured you were gonna say it. Yeah, it takes you a long
as you can
time.
tell, because I'm talking, you can tell I go kind of slow.
You putz.
I like slow. I was doing faster to get looser, which is a great technique. Just give yourself, I don't know, hour and a half during a live stream to paint, or give yourself like 30 seconds to do the sketch kind of thing. But it was kind of giving me a headache. So I'm like, okay, this is supposed to be fun. So I'm just being more deliberate and loose rather than fast and loose. But fast works. It's a great tip.
Yeah, I think if that's the push you need to break it, you'll know if it's working or not.
Yeah.
Just like if you...
It works.
Yeah. Denali says, hi, I subscribed weeks ago, but I could never join your live stream. So happy to be here with y'all.
Hi,
Thanks
thank
for
you for
hanging.
subscribing. We really appreciate that. Now
Yeah, who knows if you were the 20,000th. I don't know where you're at now.
I was at 12, but people drop off and come back.
Yeah, we know who your 1,000th was because I kept pushing. I was shopping around. I was like, can you subscribe? Because we needed to hit 1,000.
Oh, I had members in my head, subscribers.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah.
No. You said everybody said subscribers. I just went to members.
But
yeah, that really bounces around.
Because back then I was shopping. I was like, do you mind subscribing to my mom? Once we're above a threshold, you cannot subscribe.
Oh.
Because we had the watch hours. We just didn't have the subscribers. But you don't even need those anymore.
Yeah, they changed the rules. That's okay. I really didn't think we'd have 20,000 subscribers. That did not occur to me. I'm like, wow. I think it's cool that you can see my growth. Whether you like it or not, or, you know, I gotta leave that alone. You can see that weird spot, it's lifting.
Yeah.
Okay, what I should, no, I'm also stalling because it's like, do I want more poppies in there? What do I want? I've got some dark wine-ish color. That's kind of purple in the background. I think what I gotta do is just finish the poppies and I'll know what I want to do. Mm-hmm. So, go ahead.
And then about your little boo-boo that you had to fix in the front.
Oh, yeah.
Vegas said happy accident.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Well, I was just, full disclosure, it's not quite the same painting as last week.
Yeah.
There's a...
Someone does a photo, side-by-side photo, and they're like, this is not the same.
Busted. Yeah. I don't know if I need to mix that. I might just be stalling.
I do feel like I might be getting allergies with age, though.
I did, but I don't remember. I remember I had them all through golf. You know, I don't remember when they started.
Yeah, to jump ship to a completely other thing. Because I feel like the last 2 days, or ever since Sunday, I feel like I've sounded like a little bit weird, and I sound a little weird in my head and like a little raspier. Yeah. And like when I laugh, it like does a weird like hoarse sounding kind of thing. And I wonder, and I've sneezed a couple times, but I don't feel like I'm getting sick. And and I've done this before and it just goes away. And it's like when the first time Chase and I went to when we came home from South Dakota and we'd been hiking so much. Mm-hmm. And then we did junk stock on Sunday. And then we were at the pumpkin patch last night. So I feel like it's a lot of outside time.
Yep.
And maybe it's the dust and like just gets in your nose because both those places were pretty dusty.
Oh, it could be. Yeah.
Could be that.
Wasn't as bad as
maybe
it could be, but it
the
was.
allergies.
It could be. Well, you probably don't remember me not clearing my throat in the mornings in the summer.
No, yeah, I don't.
So that's a long time that but it wasn't like I felt like I had allergies. It just, I had that.
Yeah, that weird thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just feel like I have to put a little more effort into breathing in through my nose, and I sound a little weird in my head.
Oh, I bet you did. I mean, you don't look like my side, really. Well, you do. You do.
The photo that...
You're not built like my side.
Yeah, I was looking at the photos that I sent Chase because he was like, do you have it? Like, did Ann take a lot of photos?
I had so much fun looking around.
I know. I was like, no, like the photos we took were the ones I sent.
We should explain what we're talking about.
Last night or yesterday evening, we went to the local pumpkin patch, which isn't really, it's like a fall amusement park.
Anymore.
And it is more of what it is. Because most people's, I feel like, pumpkin patches maybe have some stuff for like little kids. Like Chase has a friend that's like, how do you guys go to the pumpkin patch that often? He lives in more south.
It might have a play set or something, but you pretty much go pumpkin.
Yeah, you go to get the pumpkins and you peace out. Maybe they got some snacks or something, but that's about it. But ours has like rides and like the attractions you can walk through and mazes and food, so much food.
Oh, I want to go back for the food.
And ciders, and you could pick flowers, you can pick pumpkins, you can pick apples.
Apple cannons.
Yeah, apple cannons.
Shoot apples.
But a bunch of, and then they even have like yard games and things. But
were you surprised I rode the?
Yes. I didn't think you would ride the ride with me. It spins kind of fast.
Well, it's mostly just jumping up and down is kind of a problem. Or swing, or a big swing, like a big. I don't remember how long it's been since I've been on a swing, but the last time I did it, it was like, oh.
Oh yeah.
You know, up and all the way up and all the way back. Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, that was fun.
But we had fun at the pumpkin patch, and I was looking at the photos, and aside from my head shape and the size of my head compared to yours, we have like a pretty much the same face.
Well, yeah, pretty much the same face.
Like if you
have better eyebrows.
If you just crop out our face shapes and just like stretch them to the same size and put them next to each other, yeah, we look a lot alike.
Yeah, we do. But I mean, the rest of you isn't.
Yeah.
I'm just getting a paper towel.
Except for maybe my coloring, because, or did you
Oh,
say
and you're
I have...
coloring too. Yeah, no, you do not have my
Oh,
coloring.
I thought maybe I had Graham's hair color when she had...
Oh, Graham and I had dark brown with red highlights. So we just kind of like a darker version of Jack, my son. Mm-hmm. I mean, you didn't see it unless the sun was shining. You didn't see the red because it was dark brown hair. Back when we had color in her hair. She went gray so early, though. So I'm just going off of what she told me. I never saw her. Mm-hmm. I mean, she colored her hair forever. And then Jack has more of my skin coloring. Favorite son, Jack, and favorite daughter, Emily. That's working.
Yeah, but I have your nose and mouth.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Just a square head.
Yeah, Emily took me on a date to the pumpkin patch.
Yeah, and I spent $12 whole on you.
Did you? That was so nice.
The pie, between the two pies, that one accidental slice of pie, and then I think the donut was $2.
That was kind of weird with the pie.
I know, and it's not even like I literally just said cherry pie, a slice of cherry pie with ice cream.
What if it was like already on her screen, or she double tapped, or...
Yeah.
And I should have said something, because it did run through my head, like, that's a lot of money for a pie.
I didn't even look, because I was ready to drop any dollar amount on you, girl. I just assumed it would be cheap, so I didn't even look. Like, if she would have been like $175, ma'am, I would have probably... Even if she was like, that'd be $50, ma'am, I'd be like, what? Yeah. But really, up to 20, she might have been able to get me. We might have ended up with like 5 slices of pie.
And if I was buying, I wouldn't have thought about it.
Yeah.
So what's kind of nice here is I've gone over into the green, but it doesn't, it's a transparent color. So the quinacridone and the cad yellow are semi-transparent, so that makes my oranges and red semi-transparent. And it goes over the background, but it's not a really big deal at all.
Teresa says, mirror, mirror on the wall, I am my mother after all.
Oh, I am. I mean, I sound like my mom.
I don't hear it. I can hear Graham's voice a little in my head still, but I don't hear you and her.
Well...
Or her and you.
She was a little deeper.
Yeah.
But like I'd answer the phone and...
People would say...
They always thought it was her.
Yeah, true.
That's only what I'm going off of. And then people like at church, because my mom did everything at church. And they're like, you sound just like your mom. Of course, I might not anymore. I'm aging. I don't know what to do with this, so I'm kind of doing goofy things with it.
Yeah, but I got you to ride... It's not like I begged. I was like, you want to ride this? I got you to ride 2 rides.
I didn't like the swings that go in the circle around.
And that's the slower of the 2.
I think it's just because the circle was a little too tight. Well, and that kept mine twisted so much.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh.
But basically, there's a... I don't even know what they call it. It's like pig... we just call it the pig's ride, because it's...
In the pig section?
The little cart, the thing that you sit in looks like... They've colored it pink to look like the pigs. And there's pig races that have been around since probably forever. Yeah. I mean, I remember them forever ago. Yeah. But, so the whole machine spins, and then each cart's little spoke spins also. So I was like gripping on for dear life to not slam into you.
It was so, you totally could have slammed into me.
I was like, do I stick you on the outside or the inside? And
that works.
And then you try to, once you realize that we're going to slam into each other, like, you're the one gripping to try and not slam into me, or do I just try to not slam into you as much?
Since I weigh a lot more than you, it worked really well just to have you being forced into me.
There was one time where they didn't tell us that you're supposed to have the smaller of the 2 on the inside of the cart.
Oh, you are?
And so, yeah, like they don't say it. There was the second time we went on it, someone... Oh, no, we just knew. Chase and I found out the hard way. Because Chase was death gripping the side to try and not squish me.
Well, yeah. So you're not going to squish me, but yeah.
But,
I don't like this. I'm just going to...
And then we rode, they have a tree swing, is what they call it. But it's one of those rides where you sit in the bucket swing seat, and then it goes up high and just spins around. This one isn't as tall as like ones I've been on at the fair and stuff.
Yeah, I like the taller ones better.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe
It's
I just need to be on the outside of that one too.
Yeah. Next, we'll take you to Worlds of Fun and we'll put you on the Mamba. Chase's brother, we went in high school. And Chase's brother and I'd never been on a roller coaster, and Chase's brother was also scared, so him and I sat together, and Chase sat in front of us. And he couldn't get through the ride without, like, he's like, Emily, I'm blacking out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because there's, like,
That's scary.
Yeah, you go up as high as it goes, and then you just immediately, like, straight down drop. So it's just, I think, the immediate G's that your body takes.
Oh,
Some people can't handle it.
I didn't know if I could handle it, so I've never done those.
Yeah. But I like the ones where your legs dangle. Because the strap goes over your whole body, so I feel like you're safer.
Oh, yeah.
You know? Goes over your, like, chest.
That was fun.
And buckles under your butt.
I'm assuming you really liked how I was giggling.
Yeah, that was so funny. That made me laugh more.
Yeah, I think you were laughing at me.
Yeah, because I did not expect, I wasn't expecting you to want to get on the ride. Because Chase is like, what are you guys
Because I had
do?
hip surgery or what?
No, just because I didn't take you, we never went to an amusement park as a kid, so I didn't take you for a ride goer.
True.
But, Chase is like, what are you guys going to do? And I was like, well, it's been long enough that we're just going to have to, like, walk around everywhere so you can just oogle at it, you know?
Yeah, that was fun.
So much has changed since you've been.
They had so many cool plastic carved pumpkins and plastic pumpkin sculptures, and it was cool.
Yeah, they put a lot of money into, like, the flowers and the, like...
Oh, the flowers.
Decor and, like, signs and little add-ons this past year.
Yeah, sorry, were you trying to talk and I...
Oh, no, just so it's like, I was already kind of stunned that we were going on the ride, and I was like, this is the fastest one, and you're like, that's fine. And I was like, okay.
Well,
and then you just started, I don't know the last time that I heard you, like, laugh. Like, it's like that laugh that, like, almost makes you, like, pee your pants laugh, you know?
Yeah.
And you couldn't, like, stop it, you know? I remember you doing that, like, when I would say something ridiculous, and we're like, before bed or something, and then you couldn't breathe.
Yeah, I wasn't quite there, but I was getting close. Yeah, laugh so hard you can't breathe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was fun. Well, I knew that was a pretty tame ride.
Yeah. It's faster than once you're in it, though, it's faster than it looks.
Yeah, I've been since I was very much younger, since I've been on one of those.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's 6:33. I talked too long.
Oh, that's
And we had too many issues. That went by fast.
It was fun.
It was so fun.
The potato chip.
Oh, I literally told Chase we are going. I'm like, Chase, when are we going back? Because I just want the potato chips even.
Me too.
The, like, little ribbon things.
Oh. So we should tell them what we're talking about.
They have a million food stands. They've got pretzels, whatever. They have a stand that specifically sells only smoked pork chops, and you gnaw on it on the bone. They got turkey leg ones like that too. But it's the potato patch, and they have various types of potato fry shapes. Oh, yeah, and we got the ribbons, and it was basically like a super thin, like thinner than a Lay's potato chip or like a classic potato chip.
Super thin.
Yeah, and they just pile those in a little boat, and then it was pulled pork, cheese, and sour cream. It was so good. I just want the potato chips even.
Yeah.
I'll have to do that because Chase would want to try it, but
I'm thinking I need a little bit more bright.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to decide where.
If you need a break to think about the bright, we gotta do our thank you.
True. I'm loaded. I'm locked and loaded, but I'm just looking.
Well, that looks so much brighter on the stream. Wow.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
Wow.
I only turned on. Here, I could turn this off. Would that make it better? I'll have to wait a second and see. I turned off a light.
A little bit, but it's still juicy, you know? Like, it didn't really do much.
That's
interesting.
Well, maybe I'll just leave it off. I don't know that I need it. There. I made a decision, you guys. Okay, yeah. I'll just take a little break because I just wanted to let my besties know. And I've got notes, so hopefully I say it the right days. So I'm going to give away 2. I call them ornaments because they started out as Christmas ornaments. They're 4" by 4" canvas panels. They're signed on the back, wired. But like I hang them on my cabinet doorknobs. Anyway, I'm giving both of these away through my email list, which is really nice because we don't get the spammers. My email is listed below in the video's description, or in most of my videos within the last couple of years. So the giveaway is going to go out through email next week. So a little bit more than a week from today, Thursday, October 16th, 2025, in case you're watching this in the future. And then on Sunday, late morning, early afternoon, I keep all the emails in order as they come in. And it's real easy. The newsletter, you just click and it pops open your email and it says, yes, I want to win those. I have random.org pick the winner on Sunday, October 19th, 2025. It'll be like late morning, early afternoon. I'll send the winner an email. They'll have 48 hours to respond before I pick a new winner. And it's just U.S. residents 18 years and older. Anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know, give you guys a heads up. And you can unsubscribe to the email at any time, but I'm pretty much going to use the email for now for giveaways. This email will also mention that I'm leasing an artist studio, but it won't be built until spring of 2026. But I did announce that, and that'll go out in the email too. And then I just have thank yous and links to stuff.
Okay, sneak peek.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. But I'm not, it's not, there's no walls, wiring, or anything yet. It's an old potato chip factory in Omaha that they're converting into artist studios.
Does it still smell like that?
No.
Bummer.
No.
Bummer.
Yeah, old Kitty Clover potato chips. And that's not like a brand because so we're in Omaha, Lincoln had, I had it in my brain, now it's gone. It was right there. Oh, Weaver's.
Oh, okay.
Weaver's potato chips. So I think.
That's really local then. If like Omaha and Lincoln have two different.
Well,
we're only an hour apart.
Yeah, and I think that might have been throughout the U.S. where they just had. Maybe not every little town had one, but.
Yeah. Well, I bet like Kitty's would ship to.
Probably a lot. It was big, so a lot of places.
Like a lot of like western Nebraska.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, when I was a kid in school, we'd go tour the potato chip factory. It was so fun. And you get warm potato chips off the line.
Ooh.
It's really, really good.
I don't know what I was going to say. It left. It was there and then it left.
Well, I just had that happen to me with the potato chip company.
Oh, I love that ghost. I have that ghost. I put him on my entryway.
Yeah, you have a 6x6.
He's so cute. I love him. Literally, I think we did the ghost that I have live, and we got off, and I was like, that's mine.
I think you did too.
Vegas says those are adorable.
Oh, thank you.
Susie says those are so cute.
I'm trying to make a different. Go ahead.
Oh, Barbara Ann says, wow, that's so nice of you. Vegas says, very nice of you. Heart emoji.
The giveaways are fun. Mm-hmm. They're just fun. But you're so welcome. I appreciate it's a small way to thank you guys. Mm-hmm. For your support, for hanging out with me. Sorry, I cut you off.
Oh, no. Cora says those are very cute.
I'm trying to decide. I kind of think I want one. Maybe here. Maybe we just kind of, I don't have any looking at me. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I want to change that though now. Maybe I'll just swipe. Well, it's going to be,
Vegas says that is very exciting news. Good for you.
Thank you. I'm excited. I'm nervous because, I mean, that's rent and, got to sell paintings. But it's nice to kind of come off of a show that did really well. I'm like, okay, I'm on the right track. People are buying my art. I sold a lot of paintings. Because there's a lot of little ones.
A lot of paintings.
A lot of little 5x5s.
Susie says, yay! Vegas says, you have done something in your paintings that I never do for some reason. You painted dark colors over the lighter petals. Well, I think it's you.
Oh,
Would it be
go
for the
ahead.
opacity? Is that why you did that? Or no?
Why did I do the white and the light yellow first?
I think so.
To cover the background so I can get stronger reds and oranges. Otherwise, I don't know if I want to show you. Well, I could probably do that.
No, yeah, I mean.
If I just take a red without painting the white first. Let's see. Where are we going to put it?
Oh, you can even just see when you swipe it, yeah. You can see how thin it looks.
See how much darker that is than like that red? And it's going to dry down. Actually, I kind of like that. So I painted the white and the yellow underneath. I'm going to make these more red. I'm just working up to them. So that makes sense. And also letting them dry. If I'm not getting it, let me know.
Mm-hmm. Martha says happy colors. Very happy colors.
Yeah, I tend
they
to
look
go.
so juicy on the stream.
Well, that's one thing is I do a lot of out of the tube. I do a lot of primary color paintings. We should figure out how long I've been doing that. I mean, not always, but a lot. Like for a year or more. I'm just putting a little.
Am I the one that told you that the guy was thinking quinacridone was like the guy that I found somewhere, and he was talking about how he thinks technically quinacridone is a true primary.
Yeah, you've said that to me before. I don't know who the person is.
Yeah, but I didn't know if I was the one that put you on to that.
Oh, I can't remember. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. But I was buying quinacridone anyway.
True, yeah.
Well, no, that's not true. I used to buy Cad Red, Deep Hue, and Cad Red. That's not true. Maybe you did. And then at some point, I'm like, oh, I like the quinacridone better. Mm-hmm. I like mixing my colors better because I can shift them. I don't know. You can shift them if they're out of the tube. Mm-hmm. When I say that, I'm like,
Well, but like, I mean, even in my painting classes, we were required to buy a quinacridone, even though they would have us buy like Cad Medium Hue, like the red, you know, like a Cad red, for the pure purpose that if you try to make a purple with blue and Cad red, it's super muddy.
That's exactly right.
So like, I don't know why they wouldn't even think about like, oh, just put them onto quinacridone, because you can literally make a really nice red, like a Cad looking red.
It probably was you, hun.
Or out of the quinacridone in yellow, but you can't get that same payoff with going the other way with like a Cad red and to blue.
Yeah. And it might not be true for every acrylic paint.
Touche. Yeah, each brand.
But I mean, you know, we would have bought maybe like Blick art materials or who knows.
I usually bought the like student grade Blick name brand.
And I don't know, that could be a golden or a Liquitex and we don't even know.
Yeah.
You know, it's just a...
True. Yeah, that just gets a new label.
Yeah, I don't... I'm going to squeeze out some more quinacridone.
Yeah.
It might have been you.
Oh my goodness.
My memory just stinks.
Well, and you've been doing it for quite a while.
Quite a while. Well, it saves money.
Yeah.
I mean, it is fun to buy tubes of paint.
Mm-hmm.
But...
It is fun to have the funkies.
Oh, I can tell the sun went down.
Oh, yeah.
Should I turn this back on?
Yeah, just kick it back on. It wasn't much of a change, you know?
Okay. Let's see what happens if I just go over it with...
It's getting dark so fast now.
I know.
Barbara said, I've never painted poppies. I'm going to try this one.
Oh, yeah, have fun.
I like this one because even when we ended the live last week, I was like, I really didn't think that was going to go into a good place. And because at first it's just Emily. It's just like you're putting color on and I'm like, wow, we're really doing this, aren't we? But then it looks so good at the end. I kept being like, wow, this looks good. I think I was even doing that in the live. And then...
I don't remember really.
Yeah,
I remember
have to
afterwards.
re-listen. But I kept being like, wow. I was just so stunned.
I'm going to grab some of this brown. Oops.
Oh, to what we were saying earlier, Vegas said, like, putting white down first, then a color over it.
Yeah, if you want a rich, bright color. If you want a muted color, I think this is beautiful. You know, it's a little redder than, like, the purple. Mm-hmm. Here, let me point this way. This is more violet. This is more red. And and it gets pushed back almost instantly because of the darker background. Mm-hmm. Toned down, or not toned down. Yeah, is that the right?
Yeah.
Shaded, tint, tone, and shade. I always get those.
Tint and shade.
Yeah, like did I use the right word?
Shade, no. Tinted adding white, shade is adding black.
So then, yeah, it tones it down. Okay.
Vegas said there's even. Oh, what?
No, I just wiped up what I had painted on.
Oh, hello, neighbor. Vegas said there's even a difference between Liquitex Heavy Body and Golden. Same color side by side.
Oh, yeah, different manufacturer.
Mm-hmm.
Just like buying different house paints for your bedroom. You know, you gotta buy the whole. If you have it mixed, you gotta buy plenty of paint.
Vegas also says the color you are mixing now are so pretty.
Oh, thanks. Oh, I need more yellow.
Juicy. I like those.
They're quite juicy. I do a lot of muted background than juicy subject.
Mm-hmm.
It's an easy way to make it. I mean, it works even without it because I tend to do zoomed in paintings. You know, I do a lot of animal portraits. So I don't really need to do it, but I like making the subject pop forward. Should probably quit playing with it. I can feel it sticky. You know, I was going to bring my hairdryer over here.
Do you want me to get it?
I don't know, because it would be nice if I could just... So what's nice is I'm going back with yellow and it makes kind of an orange over the top. Oh, maybe it would be kind of fun. I don't know, I could do this with really any color. But kind of just edge it a little bit and then I should stop. And I'm going to go a little further. All right, stop.
Stop.
The brown helps. A lot of times the value is what you need to focus on. You could do purple instead of brown in there. Well, that wasn't nearly as dark as I thought it would be. Maybe I'll just grab a pinch of black right on the tip of my brush. Give this guy a little, or gal, a little more contrast. Now I let it dry. Really, you can't get it wrong. I could leave them like this, but I want them more red. So let's do this. I wonder if I want quinacridone instead of red. Another layer will make it look juicier and darker usually. I think I almost want to say always, but gosh, I'm sure there's some exception I'm not thinking of. And that needs to dry. I'm putting on my paint thicker too, so it doesn't dry as quick as like when I put this little thin one on, it dries really fast. I was gonna say with the fan running, but the fan isn't running. Oh yeah, I could put another layer on a little bit of this. Maybe to make it pop out a little bit. Also kind of broke up the shape for giggles. Oh, that's the cardboard. I'm like, what is that? Probably could no, don't take it down because it'll look outside. I have a piece of cardboard to help block the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, see, that looks a little richer. I painted a Winnie the Pooh where I built it up, and it just takes forever if you don't. If you want a strong yellow and red or orange, it can really help to put white or yellow white underneath it. Kind of a peachy would work too. I painted a Winnie the Pooh where it took me forever during a live stream to try and build up that yellow. Do you remember that, Em?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, nothing like learning that. I mean, I still do it sometimes. I still forget.
Yeah.
But I mean, you do that a few times and you're just like, oh. I don't know if I like it that bright, but I gotta let it dry now. If I'm remembering to show my palette. Well, that's kind of fun. I like that. So right now I'm like, what can I get away with while it's wet game?
Yeah. What's not going to get me in trouble?
What's going to keep me? A little quinacridone on the tip of my brush. I might want a little darker. We'll grab a little bit of that fun purple I made. It might be too. I had it and then I blended it out. I'm going to mix a little more purple. So quinacridone. Oh, there's some green there. I wonder if it's dry. Oh, it's dry. Just a little black and see if you like it. You know, I had color theory at 3 universities. You'd think I would remember stuff.
That's a while ago, though, you know.
Oh, I am 61. Oh, maybe I should start saying 62.
Ooh.
We're starting to round that corner. I don't feel like it until like I was walking on that uneven ground with my new hips. They're not that new anymore. Shouldn't say it like that.
I mean, they're not even a year old, right?
Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe it's because I did both of them at the same time. I mean, I did fine, but I'm like, I think the rides also bothered me more than the hips. So they didn't hurt really. It's just I felt kind of tipsy, like a little drunk.
Mm-hmm.
And that could have been the ride. I need to let it dry here so I can get it darker. Well, that might be okay. Put a little. I love the transparency in building it up. It does take longer. So that's straight up quinacridone. It's lifting a little too. I don't know if I actually like that. Let's see. Now, if I want a harder edge, which, well, I'll talk, since I'm talking, I could put some white back in, or yellow white. So if I kind of, when I overstroke it, sometimes I lose it, but I'm also trying to keep it a little bit thin yet. I try to keep it smooth until I'm more towards the end. And then if I want to put texture on it, it's just easier to paint over smooth, or smoothish. I mean, there's a little. Well, that's nice, and just stop. That's the hardest thing for me. We talk about it every week, I think. Whoops. I think I need a little water. How do I know it just isn't flowing very well for me? Of course, more water, it might lift, because my poppy isn't very dry. That's kind of nice. I might need to leave that guy alone.
That old hashtag can't stop, won't stop really holds a lot of meaning to you.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that.
Can't stop, won't stop?
Yeah.
Oh, it was just like a thing. Like, literally what it is. Can't you
Can't
know,
stop,
someone's
won't stop.
like, oh my gosh, you keep doing this thing. You're like, hashtag can't stop, won't stop.
Oh.
Or just like, it was also a literal hashtag.
Huh. I missed that one. I missed a lot. It's nice to have you and Jack. Like, I'm like, is this a thing? I guess this is a thing. That's kind of pretty, but it's not as red as I want it. Could leave it orange. What would be kind of fun? It keeps popping into my head, and I don't know if it's dry enough. So what I'm doing is just wiping my brush off on a paper towel when I'm off camera, or maybe grabbing some water. So my brush isn't clean. But you can come back and add a little glow back in. I kind of tried to do it before and it didn't work. A little glow. So now I pretty much have my painting done. I get to play with it. That's what I like the best. Oh, see, now I went thinking a little glow.
Vegas says, I am now subscribed to your newsletter.
Oh, thank
Smiley
you.
face.
You can unsubscribe at any time. Yeah, we used to do the giveaways on Facebook. And we grabbed, I mean, I didn't mind that we grabbed some people who, you know, just Facebook friends or I don't know what you'd call.
Mm-hmm.
But then we'd get people like setting up fake websites and asking for a credit card. And oh yeah, I noticed almost exact spelling of my name. Somebody opened a YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
They just didn't have the I in Annie. I need to look at that on the stream. That would probably help me.
Vegas says I'm going over to Facebook now.
Yeah, you have better odds of winning through the newsletter because we just started it a little bit ago, and then I didn't do a giveaway because I was so busy.
Mm-hmm.
And there's not nearly as many people that respond as they did on Facebook. So
Yeah.
the odds of winning are much better. I kind of like that. I just kind of keep playing with it. You know what I think might do it for me here? I want something light. Maybe a little lighter. Yeah, I was thinking of getting a Stay Wet palette for my...
Oh, because it'd be down there so long?
Yeah, and I'm not going to be videoing there.
Smart.
We'll video here. It's so convenient.
Yeah. I mean, it would be cute to see the place occasionally.
Oh, I could do that. Well, I could do little videos.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'm not going to be doing, like, live streams there again.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't probably. Live streaming from there would be hard. And nor do I...
I don't know what the
I
Wi-Fi
like
will
that,
be
you
like.
know, I just... It's not a bad drive getting here, you know? I like that. Whereas, like, we driving farther.
Yeah.
I guess we could carpool. Then I could just make you drive me.
We could just do a live tour once.
That'd be fun. That'd be so
if
fun.
people are interested. I mean, it's tentatively February, but, you know, it depends on how fast the construction people work. And then he had to order more supplies, and can you get the supplies, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So it could be later. I just put spring of 2026. I think I might like this one better if I put the black in it. That just says poppy
Yeah.
when you do that.
It
Or
does
the
say
purple.
poppy.
I need to watch my time. We've been talking a lot. I mean, it's fine that we're talking. I just need to watch my time. Well, oh, yeah. That's why I mixed the purple, and I forgot. I don't know if it was for this one, but...
Vegas says, it's cool that you have traceables for us that don't feel comfortable drawing freehand. Thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome.
And anything that's not a traceable,
I just traced the photo.
yeah, you could do the, you know, scribble, print it out, scribble on the back of the picture with charcoal and trace it on type.
Yeah. I trace.
Transfer.
I trace. Yeah. It speeds it up. More paintings I can get done, the more money I can make. It's, you know, it's practical. I get the structure.
And she's already not a speedy painter, so. You
No,
know.
as you noticed. I still want that darker. Just hold the stem over. Sometimes I really like a sideways stroke on a stem. I think that looks almost better sometimes.
I have that Saral paper. I think that's how you spell it. I don't know if that's how you spell it either, but I think that is also how you spell it.
Saral. Yeah. Transfer.
Oh, S-A?
Yeah, Saraa.
Oh,
Saral.
Okay.
So,
Well, I was able to pronounce it better than the way
Yeah.
that Vegas spelled it. So Serral.
oh, maybe I'm spelling it wrong.
I don't know.
I don't.
I really wouldn't take our word on spelling.
Yeah, I've never used that. I just use chalk pastel and scribble on the back of a printout. But yeah, it totally can. It comes in different colors. Oh, here not. I've got a little number 4 round. And so it doesn't point very well anymore, but I just roll my brush in the paint. That helps. And I'm like, oh, I don't know that you would see dots. But boy, I'm a person who likes, I don't think that one's going to show, likes dots. Put some in there while I'm thinking of it.
Marty says, so excited for you for your new art. Wait, so excited for your new venture in a new studio.
Thank you.
I was gonna add so many extra words to that weren't even there.
I'm excited too.
Yeah.
I'm not going to worry about the money for a little while. We're just going to do the best we can.
There's a place in town, I remember when, called the Hot Shops, which is basically a very similar situation. It's like a bunch of studios for artists and stuff, and we would always go to their Christmas show every year when I was a kid. And
because I wanted to go.
Exactly. Well, and I thought it was so fun. And I remember you just being like, oh my gosh, I would, like, this would be so fun. I would love to do this. And now you're basically doing it.
Yeah.
It's not in the Hot Shops, but.
Well, what's cool about the old potato chip factory is they had semis coming in. They have a huge parking lot.
Yeah, that was the hard part about.
The Hot Shops parking was always a bit. It's rough. Really hard now because of all the everything that's built up over there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. As downtown gets rebuilt back up.
Well, and the only thing I have to do is pay rent. You know, like, and this isn't a bad thing, but at the Hot Shops, you know, you have to, like, I don't know if you have to be on a committee, but you have to do things. I'm like, I really just want to be down there, you know, Fridays, Saturdays, and paint, and I do volunteer things at the downtown gallery they sell in. They require you to be on a committee and stuff, and it makes sense. But, like, I don't want more of that. I don't know that it made any difference if I was playing with it. Oh, here, let's do a little. So when you put the quinacridone over the red, you get a deeper red. Of course, I've got those black dots in there, so now I'm kind of nervous. Isn't that pretty?
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Teresa said, I'm off to dinner with my son. I hope all of you have a great week. See you next time. Art hugs.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for hanging.
Those guys might be done. I just kind of maybe need to quit playing with them. Mm-hmm. Oh, I know that's wet. I was about to go for it, and I can see it's still kind of wet.
Vegas checked. You were right. It's SARAL.
Oh, is it? Okay. Well, I don't spell well, and then I'm quite confident in my answers when they're wrong. Mm-hmm. Emily's used to that. I don't know why I am. It's probably pretty annoying. I look, gosh, at the email I set up for the giveaway. I don't know how many. I'm like looking at it. I really love spell check. It helps me so much. I think I need to leave those guys alone. Except I do want some black. Maybe just tuck a little black. Well, now I kind of want to scribble a little black. It's one of the best parts about Poppies. Okay, let's work on the ones that I painted kind of peachy. I could leave them, but I'm going to bring them up a little bit in value. I should see how much time I have because I still kind of want to put maybe some more weeds. Although I don't know, the more flowers I get on here, the less I need weeds. Oh, I've got about a half an hour. I think these are looser poppies. Mm-hmm. I put on my iPad the last poppy painting, which I really liked, but they were still not quite what I wanted to go for. Some really great colors. Here, I'm going to show you. More shape, which there's nothing wrong with this painting. So yeah, I think I don't know if I can get that all in there. I think I'm getting looser poppies. Yay! Oh, I don't really have any buds, just that one. I don't know if we need buds. Yeah, that poppy painting I just showed you sold fast. Mm-hmm. You know, I don't like the originals usually for a little while till after I'm done painting them. And then I'm like, I like the originals so much better than you know, like when I show you guys on the iPad. Okay. What do I want to do? I don't really need to put centers in those. But now I'm... Just let that dry. I'm kind of, I just wiped my brush off, just kind of, oh, now I'm lifting it up. I had it blending, and then sometimes when it's really thin like that, it lifts up. Yeah, that might be. The other thing I tend to do, and you don't need to do, is have a stem for everything. You really don't. And then the stems don't have to go, I made this one go all the way down. They really also don't have to go all the way down. They don't have to connect. But I tend to connect everything. It's kind of like I want to line everything up in a row too. For someone who can't spell, it's interesting. I want to line it all up.
Susie says they are both beautiful.
Oh, thanks. It's fun. Oh, here, let's move this back a little bit. Emily had it all framed up.
I didn't even notice.
I'm going to grab a little darker green. And I just connected stems again. Okay, let's work on those poppies. You know, I have more than one of these brushes. I should just... The only thing is I get afraid I'm going to forget about them and have them dry out. But I could have like a warm red-orange brush, and I could have a green brush.
Mm-hmm.
It would save... It would go faster. Like I think oil painters do that. They'll have a couple of brushes just sitting there. Okay, let's look at this in the stream. That might help me. Step back. Where's the stream?
It's gone. It's never coming back.
I turned myself off.
Oh, did you? You said, I'm done. Oh, we're done. This is done.
I'm liking it. I'm not sure I like this, but I think it's all right. It's just I changed it, lightened it. Oh, I'm liking it. Yeah, we need to bring these up. Okay, let's use a little water and keep it thin. Kind of sneak up on it like I do clouds. Let's see, did that here this way? I did that one first. Let's do this one. I kind of want to, well, let's just, I said it really didn't show because there's no white in it on that dark. There. And then now I kind of want to just bring that up a little bit. So I just put some thick paint and we'll see how that dries. So if you have the values in there, which I kind of do, subtly, you can just paint over the whole thing. Like you still see my little darker center. I don't know if I'm going to want yellow, but I just grabbed it. We're going to see what that looks like. Well, that's kind of fun. Just all I'm thinking is varying the color a little bit. I think that one's going to be in the shadow. I'm not going to put any yellow in that one. But I am, well, maybe I'll just darken it a little more.
I know. I'm trying to take Chase out with smells. I forgot to tell him when he went downstairs.
Chase is Emily's husband, if you're new.
I turned on like the little Scentsy down there, but I had to put a new one in it, and so I really only try to leave it on for like until I just start smelling it, and then I turn it off.
Oh, and you forgot.
And I forgot. He just texted me. He's like, man, that candle smells.
Did you tell him to turn it off?
I was like, oh no, I forgot to. I was gonna tell you to turn it off.
Giving him a headache?
Probably, because he doesn't like all those smells so much.
No, he has allergies. I mean, we say we do, but he has allergies. Probably gives him a headache.
Basically trying to smoke them out, you know?
Yeah. That's not much different than my red-orange, that red I just mixed. A little darker. Okay, I'm going to dip the corner of my brush in my water. Let's see, how did I do that? Now I'm telling myself it doesn't matter if I do it the same. I feel like I kind of need, I gotta let those dry. Do I need more weeds, or is that going to jam up my V shape I've got going here? So I'm going to grab my kind of reddish brown, and we're going to play a little.
Was that just a thought out loud, or did you want?
It's both. You know, you're so nice. A lot of times I just give you advice without asking if you even want it.
I get it whether I like it or not, you know?
You do. Oh, too light.
I think you could do
That's
a little few weeds. Because he's a little bald in the in the center, maybe. Maybe just a hair, you know?
Instant weed.
Instant weed.
Insta-weed. Well, I just love that one. It's just such a nice stroke. So this is a pinky brown. It's a little bit more pink than a burnt umber. I mixed it with quite a bit of. I always start with yellow. It's the lighter, not as heavily pigmented color, and then quinacridone to make an orange, and I put black in it, and then I either shift it with more quinacridone to make it more red or pinky, or more yellow to make it a yellow brown. I wonder how many times I've said that in videos.
Maybe a couple.
Well, I never know I don't know who is new. Let's see if we can get one. Oh, it is right there, though. Here, my palette's in the way. Come on, stream. I'll just try it anyway. That's still not. Sometimes you just get a good stroke. Sometimes you don't. Makes it looser. Remind myself those messy strokes are looser. It would be kind of fun to. Let's leave that alone. Darken that one up with a little dot. I almost lined them up. I'm going to grab some green. So the further along the painting gets, the slower and less I actually do to it. Okay, now I kind of filled up the hole, which I don't like crazy about. There. So now I'm just kind of looking at, excuse me guys, spacing. Oh, that's okay. It's okay. Maybe I'm going to go too far. If it's everywhere.
It's nowhere.
I like how some of these are washy in the background. That's really fun. I'm thinking, oh, here, we'll just make it connect to that. And I'm going to grab a little, my darker brown. I really like doing this. My brush is a little big. A smaller brush might be better. And just making a little top on it. It's like insta-weed. You like that term? Mm-hmm. I'm going to put a little blob. Just to make it a little taller. I'm just looking at my heights. I might be pretty close to done. I can kind of tell by my pace. Oh, let's go back and play just a little bit more with those poppies. Let me look at the stream. Oh, they come forward plenty now. Maybe even more than I wanted. The littler ones. Let's, I didn't really want that. I'm running out of mixing space. A bigger palette's so much easier to deal with. I don't recommend using these plates. But I like them overall for most of my needs. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was thinking, back to that, I'm thinking about asking you and Jack for a Stay Wet palette for Christmas birthday.
I think I bought you the last one.
Well, I mean, this actually would be
a true
a Stay Wet palette. Yeah, that plastic one that I bought, is that the one you're talking about?
I thought that was on your Christmas list.
Oh, it probably was. And you probably did. That was just a palette with a plastic palette with a lid. Okay, that didn't really do what I wanted. Let's just try some quinacridone. Probably have to let it dry. There. And I think I really want the brown though to mute it. Ooh, leave that alone. I don't mind if that one comes forward some. So sometimes I bring them forward and I don't want them that strong, so then I kind of push parts of them backwards. Oops, I got white on my dirty brush. So I just made my poppy bigger. Yeah, that's kind of fun.
That's cute. I like that one. He's cute.
And I'm going to mess him up.
Vegas says this is so pretty, smiley face.
Thank you. Thank you. It's fun.
Ooh, I like that. I like that little boop. The lighter.
Okay, the little lighter, I'll leave it then. I was going to fix it. I'll leave it. Okay, let me look at the stream. Do I need a little bit of light green in a couple of places just to tie it in? This color right here that I keep fixating on, or am I just fixating on it? That's always a problem when you're painting.
I know.
The critic, that's where it's just painting and practice. It's annoying that you have to practice, but it really does help. And I changed the shape of that, but I wanted to bring up the value of it. Oh, and I've got this one up here, but he's not really related to anything. Maybe where? I don't really want it here. So a lot of times what I do, I don't paint as many landscapes just because I just have a thing for animals. But a tip is to keep less detail around the edges. You don't have to do it, but you can. And then darker corners, which I've got. This is lighter up here. It's actually a little lighter down in here. So you could technically say my corners are darker. Just keeps you in the painting.
Traps you.
It does trap. Well, and it's kind of like, you know, I don't really think of it this way, but like if you're in a gallery with a bunch of artists, you want them to stop and stay in your painting a little longer. So I'm literally trying to keep you, I'm trying to trap you, keep you in the painting. Look at that, I got brave. And I lined it up. Let's give it another blob. Make it taller. Okay, I think I like that a little better. Just having some bright greens. Could put in a color surprise, like, I don't know, like a hot pink or what would be. I've got most of the colors in here anyway.
Yeah, you kind of do.
All right, am I done? Hopefully my head wasn't in there. I might be done.
Means I need to move.
Do I need, I feel like I need, do I need a little brighter here or no? Where do I? It's at such a weird angle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna mess with the setup a little and drive Emily crazy.
That's fine. You do.
Because I can also, if I back it up a little, I can give you a tour.
Yeah.
But I also want to see it on the stream, so I'm being selfish. Oh yeah. So it's framed. It's not really. It's still at an angle, but it's. I can see it better. Part of me wants to brighten. Excuse me. After I talked about the corners, this up a little bit. Oh, you know what I could do? Sometimes things just pop into your head. Let's see if this works. We'll just brighten up a little bit of that. I don't know if that made a difference. I'm waiting for the stream to catch up. I'm getting decent. You know what's interesting is this is much lighter in the background than on the stream.
I know. Yeah.
But you still see the darker corners.
You still get the similar effect.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's probably my phone. I was going to do like a screenshot and a tour here. What time is it, Em?
7:20. You still got 10 minutes.
Okay.
And you can have some more if you need more. You could have some more minutes. I could get that to you.
I think that's all I need. I'm just bringing it up in value a little bit. I think I have enough lighter greens. I think I'm done. Oh, another thing that I'm not going to do it, but you could splatter it. That's always a fun thing.
That is a fun thing.
I really don't want to. I mean, I've got a sheet back there because part of the wall is closer than the other part.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't want to. Now I'm thinking maybe a little darker. I'm looking at my values. Oh, they're pretty good. I like how these look nice and juicy red. I like how soft this is right here. It's kind of a soft little, I can see it when I back up. I don't like this. That looks fine on the stream. Okay. What did I grab? I just grabbed a brush I was sitting in my, I have an art cart to my right, so it has three, it's more than shells, 3 buckets kind of. So I'm grabbing this purpley color I mixed. Just to make it maybe richer. She says it with a question mark.
She says it unsure.
Yeah. Oh, it's a number 5 round from Princeton. Let's grab some black. A lot of artists say you should mix a black, and they're right. But I just think paints these days are so fabulous. Like this black or a bit of this black, as I mentioned, makes an awesome olive green. Do I want...
There's motion at my front door.
So I'm thinking darker areas here and not over here. That also keeps you in the painting. Or helps to keep you in the painting.
It's like, why is there motion at my front door? One of my friends, her and her mom are doing like a little Halloween party thing.
Aw.
And I was like, oh, I love Halloween, I'll help you decorate. And then, so we talked today and kind of blacked out. And then she's like, my mom said she's got credits on the Amazon card, and we can use those. And so we blacked out, and I was like, ooh, you could do this, and you could do this, and you could do this. And I was like, would you mind breaking up some of the stuff? Like, because, like, it's going to take more than, like, a little afternoon before assembly kind of thing.
Oh.
And I was like, would you mind just sending it to my house? And then she's like, I'll just send it all to your house. Like, okay. And so part of my brain's like, what, is it already here? And we did that, like, this morning. I'm like, is Amazon that fast?
Oh,
No.
That sounds like you're going to have fun.
Well, honestly, she was like, this is so, and I was like, honestly, I like this more than the party part. Like, you know, I would be so happy to just set all this up, and then if I'm a little tired, just go home. Just go home, and then everyone else can see it. And she was like, me too.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going over it with a little red, just see if I can...
Core says, this is beautiful, so vibrant.
Thank you. I'm just kind of playing with values and color right now. Oops, and too much water. And my black is wet.
Uh-oh.
And I just smeared my black.
Oh my gosh.
Panicking.
Oh my gosh.
You're not helping.
Everyone scream!
Ah. That's fine. Although I can see a couple drips. Doing a clean finger. And I don't mind. Talk about happy accident. Maybe I'll just leave it. I was going to make that a little redder. I think I'll just leave it. All right, guys. Let's do a screenshot type. If I don't know if I'll be able to square it up. I'm going to mist this with water. So I always keep my palettes until I get them. Here, I haven't talked about this in a while. let's back up a little bit. So when this is dry, and then where I live in the Midwest, it'll be dry, plenty dry enough tomorrow because it's not that thick of paint. I'm just seeing drips. I'll put gel gloss on it. I think it gives it protection. So if you use a removable varnish, it'll protect your painting from the removable varnish. And I think it gives the color a little more depth. And then when the gel gloss is dry, and then I put a satin varnish on it. Oh, I'm gonna stick this in a plastic bag. Oh, I need to sign my painting too. Leave that out. Leave it out. I'm getting looser. Okay, can I get this square? And in frame. Oh boy, I can't see half of it because of the phone, the holder for my cell phone. I'm gonna say that's pretty good. In case somebody wants a screenshot and you've got a traceable. Let me try a little backing it up. Okay, and then you can see how messy of a painter I am. Whoa, sorry. Probably just hurt everybody's eyeballs by doing that. Yeah, the washi in the back is nice. The washi green. It really helps to have some layers of paint on there already. And then the gel gloss will help seal it all back up too, if you're worried about any thin layers of paint. I love this dry brush I got right down here. Mm-hmm. Could have done a little more of that. Somebody's air conditioner popped on.
I hear it. Yeah. Someone's air conditioning their home right now. Wow.
I stopped for a second to see if it was my air conditioner. I was like listening.
Ooh.
Okay, guys. Oh, I do have Artie. I mean, I'm calling it done. I'll probably I just put my initials in 3 dots. One for favorite son, favorite daughter, and favorite son-in-law. And then I sign the back. By signing Annie Troe, I don't sign it with my legal name.
Susie says this painting is gorgeous. Beautiful colors.
Thank you. It is pretty. I like it. This purple really doesn't look purple at all anymore. It just looks blue-gray.
Yeah, it does. It looks even more gray in the stream. It looks more...
It was kind of
the color in person.
There's a grayed periwinkle, but it really... Color is relative, so it changes with what's around it.
Everyone say, ooh. Ah.
I'm going to lean Artie over here where it's maybe drier. Emily made it, Artie. I'm looking at the chat.
Vegas says, very nice.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you for coming tonight. I couldn't be a full-time artist without you. I super appreciate your support. Great big happy art hugs, and I hope to chat with you soon. Bye, guys.